Yeah. Hey. We're back in the building, man. It's been a while since I've done a show, but I am here today. Yeah, I decided to go live. So we here. I was supposed to have another guest here, but I haven't heard back, so I'm not sure they're going to be able to come in or not. But I do have another guest who is going to be behind the scenes, kind of giving us their interpretation of things that we're going to go over today, and we're going to kind of just move like that. So, she goes by the baddest. The bat did this. The baddest is who she is. So, welcome in the baddest, I guess. Whoops, that's not the baddest. Hello, the baddest. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Yes, I can.
Oh, welcome in, the baddest. How are you doing today?
I'm great. Living life. Being a mother.
Do I have to call you the baddest the whole time, or is there another? Is there another name we could go
The
by?
baddest. Princess.
All right, I'm gonna call you in short. I'm gonna call you the B. All right. Nice to have you, the B. Glad that you are here and coming through and deciding to help out. We were supposed to have another person here, and I did ask Trap to come in, but Trap I think was unavailable to come in. So it's going to be just me and you as far as now. And if anybody wants to come up in here as well, just let us know or let me know, and I'll put the link out there for you to be able to join us. You can let me know if you want to go in front of the screen or behind the screen. I know some people are not comfortable with being seen. So as you see, I do have somebody in the background that's not visible, but you can still hear her. So we'll do it like that. All right. Is there anything that you want to add before we go the B?
Please stop calling me the B for one. And two. No, I don't.
All right, the B. Let's go ahead and get this thing started. Let's see. Oh, your favorite topics. All right. Some political world stuff. Yay. I don't know about how many of y'all have heard, but there was apparently some guardsmen that were shot in Washington D.C. over the past weekend or so. Was it the past weekend? I think it was not too long ago. Here's a clip talking about it, and we'll come back and we'll speak on it real quick.
New tonight, we're hearing from the ex-boyfriend of Specialist Sarah Beckstrom, one of two National Guard members shot at point-blank range in Washington, D.C. on Wednesday. She died in the hospital Thursday evening. The shooting happened near 17th and High Street Northwest, about 2 blocks northwest of the White House. Investigators say an Afghan national allegedly came around the corner, raised his arm with a firearm, and shot at the National Guard members. Beckstrom and fellow West Virginia Guardsman Andrew Wolf were shot. The suspect now charged with murder following Beckstrom's death. Adam Carr, her ex-boyfriend, told NBC News she was not excited to go to D.C. That was following President Trump's crime crackdown at our nation's capital.
She hated it. She was crying before she left, didn't want to go, and then she volunteered for longer. She really, really grew fond of being down there and just volunteered for more time. Honestly, it's just hard to react, hard to grasp the concept and wrap my head around that it's true.
Andrew Wolf remains in the hospital in critical condition.
So family goes thoughts go out to the family of the service members who were injured and killed in the line of I guess duty. I guess you would say. I hate that it happened to them, man. I wish that they were back home and chilling and relaxing. But unfortunately, they were pulled to go to Washington, D.C. To secure the area or control the area. I don't know what they were there for. I'm sorry. I'm not the best at this. So please excuse me if I'm wrong, but I think they went there to do something. Pick up trash. I think some people say they were picking up trash or something. I don't know. But yeah, that's sad to hear that that is what happened down there. The B, do you have anything to put on that?
No, just condolences to their family, especially around the holiday times.
Yeah, man, that has to be
Sad.
tough. Yeah. I agree. I didn't even see that. Think of that aspect of the family around this time, man. Because I'm pretty sure the holidays will never be the same. So I just got some random things here that we're going to talk about. I named them, but I'm not sure exactly what they are. So I just got a general idea. So some of this stuff we might be seeing for the first time. So just bear with me. All right. This one's called boycott spending. What is this?
So this time of year, right after Thanksgiving, is usually a layup for big retail companies. But this year has not been business as usual. Activists are upset that corporations are not speaking out against policies promoted by the Trump administration. And so now they want their money to talk. Like the No Kings protest or the Target fast. The branding for this pressure campaign is "We ain't buying it." Organizers want you to pull back from spending money at Target and Home Depot and Amazon. Now, in a press release, they say the companies have caved to Donald Trump's bigoted and anti-democratic attacks on our communities and our values, from cravenly abandoning their commitments to diversity, equity, and inclusion to enabling the terrorizing of our communities. Corporate collaboration must stop. Now, the boycott puts another bullseye on Target. The retailer has been open about seeing their bottom line be impacted by this previous boycott after dropping DEI initiatives.
You can't see it. All right. So that was pretty much a boycott on shopping, man, around the holidays. I know that this has been something that I think the black community for sure have was talking about once certain policies started getting rolled back on. I think that's what they were talking about when they were talking about the Target and all that stuff and how it has affected their bottom line. I mean, kudos to those who have a point and they choose to not spend their dollars in these establishments because of their own beliefs. I don't think there's anything wrong with that at all. The B, what do you think about that?
Honestly, I didn't get to watch it because my mama called and they knocked the whole video off.
Oh, okay. Well, tell your mother we said hey.
But I'm back. I'm back.
Did you tell your mother we were live?
I did. I just texted her and I told her we live.
Okay, well, all right. Well, tell her to come in and hit the like button, all right?
Okay.
All right. But yeah, what do you think about the whole spending and the, trying to save, boycott, where you spending your dollars at for the holidays?
I think it's a good idea. It might do something.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. I agree with you as well. I think that it might. I mean, obviously, it is, if it's at a large enough number, it is noticeable, and people don't want people messing with their money. So I think that if you get enough people, I think that it will definitely start to get some traction and some attention in there.
Yes, for sure.
As well. So, all right. Well, let's see. What's the next one here? I don't even know what this one is. This is called Chi-Town shootings.
This is the moment the gunshots rang out. Let's watch and listen. Yeah, there it was. So we were talking about this 4 to 5. There it is again.
You know, Ryan is all the way at the north end of the building in the sports department on the 3rd floor. And his office and the sports department is right next to the L tracks. He said he turned at about 9:52. He looked at his producer, Mike Johnson, and said, those, I think,
gunshots,
were gunshots.
So it sounded like 4 there, three in a row, and then one more. And that distinctive sound. I mean, we have cars come down here, spin out in front of the Chicago Theater, horse around, get moved by police.
Doing donuts.
Doing these. That sound right there that we just.
I can't hear it though.
Hey, what up? What up, cousin, over there on Facebook? Hopefully, all is well, and you're enjoying this holiday season. So as you see, man, it was something with Chicago going on, and there was a ceremony, and it just ended up with some gunfire and stuff like that. Also, I think Trump had made a statement about it as well, basically saying like, "Hey, man, all this stuff is going on, and all these victims and stuff like that, and the mayor's not doing their job, and people are chanting, 'Bring in Trump,' and which I thought Trump was already in Chicago already. If I wasn't mistaken, I swear they had like a video of ICE. I think ICE federal agents busting into apartment complexes and tearing people out from there. So I'm curious on what that one is talking about, but because I was pretty sure that he was already there. But yeah, but what do you say to that, man? It's like, I mean, granted, DC, I guess I guess it could still be looked at as him doing a good job, even though the two service member got one got killed and the other one is seriously injured. What is there to say about him coming into that area and maybe cleaning that up? What says you, the B?
I don't think Chicago gonna go for it, but it might not be a bad idea.
Hi, Uncle Marcus.
But they were already
Oh,
down there. Hey, girl, how you doing?
Good.
All right. You need to come on the show then. Shoot.
no, for real.
You always got a lot to say.
Look for your video.
Say what?
I'm trying to look for your video.
Oh, it probably won't show up on your page. So yeah, so that was some of the things that that was happening in that area, man. I don't think it was a lot of numbers he gave out. I'm not sure all these numbers are accurate, but if there were some people injured or unalive during that process, man, condolences to the family and speedy recovery for those who may have been injured in there.
Definitely close to the family.
Yeah, for sure. All right, what is next on the thing? Like I said, I don't know what I'm doing here. You know what? Okay, so B, the B, got to ask you a question here, because this one is about dating. Okay, who? I'm trying to figure out how to word this because I think I know where this is going. So I'm trying to see if I could word this in the right way here. When it comes to dating, you are a heterosexual woman. I'm gonna presume, right? Thank you for hit the like button. I just seen it go up. Thank you so much. So what?
Don't piss me off, because you know what I am.
I'm not. I don't want to assume anything, ma'am. I'm just asking if that's the case. Okay.
All the kids I got, you know what I am.
You never know. There are a lot of ladies who have a lot of kids who are with women now. So I'll just
that
assume.
Is true. But yes.
Okay. So yeah. So I'll assume that you're a heterosexual woman. Then I think you were saying yes to that. Okay. So who do you think, in your perspective, is the harder gender to deal with in the relationship? Do you think? I know you specifically stick to men, so you think men is, or do you think you, like, as a lady, are?
I think women are.
You think women are?
Yeah, we're a little unpredictable, unstable. No, never can please us. I would say so.
Okay, a little honesty, man. Let's give her up for some honesty there. I know that there's probably a lot of ladies out there that's probably like, no, the guys are the problem, right? Now, what we do have is a little bit of data, right? Because there are women who date other women. So let's see what one studs, because when you're a stud, I believe that this kind of puts you in the position of the man, in that relationship. You're more of the masculine. So let's see what she says her experience is with dating ladies.
I'm about to say something, and I feel like I speak for all mass lesbians and studs out here, no labels that identify as a masculine presenting person or woman. We deserve love too. I deserve love too. I deserve effort. I deserve softness. I deserve kindness. I deserve thoughtfulness. I deserve peace. I deserve gifts. You know what I'm saying? I deserve initiation. I should be able to submit and lead. I should be able to do all these things. And before y'all come in the comments saying just date lesbians, I'm talking about dating lesbians. Because it don't matter who you date, whether she bi, a lesbian, whatever, it don't matter. Okay? When people don't know how to treat another person, or they don't know how to be in a relationship, I'm going to be honest with you. When it comes to sapphic relationships, I feel like we get the fucking brunt of the because even when we get mistreated and treated poorly or just over and we come to people and we say, oh, and they try to make you take it on the chin. They try to tell you tough it out, but y'all don't really tell feminine presenting people that y'all kind of just hold them in their softness, but nobody sit here and care for people like us. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I speak for all masculine presenting women when we say we deserve love too. I deserve to be treated the way I treat people. And I personally know I have done some fucked up things, and I'm not an angel, bro. I'm not a perfect person. But I definitely have made up for the things I've done to people because I am a communicator. I do talk and I do try to work through things with people. But I deserve that. That's what I deserve. I deserve communication. I deserve effort. I deserve all of that. And if you are a stud watching this, you deserve that shit, bro. You got to get your shit together and make sure you treat women well. Make sure you treat people right and be righteous. But you deserve love. You really do deserve it.
All right. I had the B on the backside. We can hear each other, so she was making some crazy comments, and that kind of looked like one of my nephews. Sir, ma'am. Yep. Welcome. Welcome to the club. If you think you can pick just one particular piece of the man pie and live it out, you're wrong. You have to take the whole cake with you. So yeah, I think that because what she was saying to me, Ashanti, I know you couldn't hear a lot of it because somebody keeps calling you. Oh, look at that! Somebody, Samantha, hey family, so good to see you. Nice to see you too. You must have changed your handle.
Hey, girl. Hey, girl. Hey, girl.
So yeah, yeah, because what she says is a lot of things that I've heard a lot of men say as well. But what do you think, Ashanti? I'm sorry, the B.
Thank you for one. Two, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I agree with some of the stuff she was saying.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I think that again. I think that is when you're dealing with ladies, man. That's what comes with it. So welcome to the club. All right. The next one says, "Beg for love." Beg for love. I'm not sure what that is. Let's see what that is.
I've begged people to love me the way I love them. You know, and I never want to be that low in life again. And I think, and that's just across the board. Like, that's not just romantic relations. That's literally like friendships on some shit. Like, yo, why would you do this to us? Mm-hmm. Like, why are you acting like that? Well, I would do anything for you. Mm-hmm. Sometimes you gotta just be like, you know what? I got it. I'm gonna meet you where you are. I'm gonna meet you where you are. Word. Wherever you put me is where I'm gonna put you from now on. Cause it's about being equally yoked. That's what it is. So that's what I'm learning. Is just releasing of that and the boundaries that need to be set. No love lost, just access denied.
All right. Thank you for sharing, young lady. And there were some points where the B was over there talking about period. So it seems like she definitely agreed with some of the things that was said. Well, since you were so in tune to this, would you like to go first and express what you heard and what your thoughts are?
Yeah, because I kind of went through a little similar situation today. With like meeting somebody where they are, you know, and he didn't like that. Now he's trying to do right, but I definitely agree with her. Like, stop trying to give your all to somebody that's not returning the same.
Okay. Yeah. No, that makes perfect sense, man. If you are, it sucks. All right, because I empathize with what she was saying, and I can understand, especially like you're saying, when you give, and it's not received,
What is that?
or not even that it's not received, but when you're longing for something and you can't seem to get the thing that you need from the other person. Yeah, I mean, I could see, because I could imagine a lot of people probably even shut down when they don't receive that, out of hurt and self-preservation of feelings. So I can I think it was great on her to recognize it and be able to step back and say, okay, well, hey, let me meet you where you're at. Instead of being a little bit, which I think sucks because it is very, very. I think you were very, very lucky if you find someone who is open enough and know how to, in a mature way, express what's going on in their feelings, and they want you, and they want
Yes.
you. Like, I think you're extremely lucky to find somebody that wants you and wants your time. Because
Yes.
nowadays they're not pushing them out of the factory like that anymore. Now everybody is independent. So there's no I need you, I want you type of things that are going on nowadays. So to find someone that is I need you and I want you, I think it's a very, very special thing. It should not ever be taken for granted in that situation. But yeah, it sucks when you want the love and you gotta beg for it.
You gotta let it go.
You gotta sing. Oh, sing it.
Gotta let it go. What?
Oh, I thought you were gonna love TKO. I thought that's where you was going. My bad.
Oh, no. Yeah.
All right, let's see what the next one is. This one's a little wild one. I could tell by the name on it. It says wait a minute, what the heck? Did I mess that up? No, it messed itself up. Okay, you stupid. What is that? Stream Deck want to mess me up? Forget you. All right. I think that it says this is pretty wild. I'm gonna tell you right now. This is basically a Trump supporting topic. All right. We're gonna see what it's about, and then we'll come back and talk about it.
An Iranian woman detained by federal agents. She and her family, all supporters of President Trump. See the MAGA hats.
The final moments home for an Iranian woman detained by immigration agents. Thank you. A mother Monday going inside to say bye to her 4 kids.
She came and kissed the kids and that was it. That's the last time I saw her.
A proud President Trump supporting family in Diamond Bar. Has your opinion changed on this?
That's a good question. Somewhat it has. Just because I'm going through it. I was very selfish before. But what I see right now is, okay, there's a reason for it.
Any regrets with your vote?
None. Still supporting him.
While her family continues showing support for President Trump, hoping their mom comes home soon.
Trump is not trying to do anything bad. We understand what he's doing, and he wants the best for the country.
Yo, all right, man. Hey, look. I get it. Okay? I understand it, right? Better her than you, right? Look, he probably got his eye on somebody else. I'm just gonna say it. He probably was looking at somebody else already, and before they got that anonymous tip to come by the house. You know what I'm saying? And take a gander, because there's a lady here that may not be a U.S. citizen. That's cold work. Cause look, man, I get it. He's locking down the border. You know what I'm saying? But he's also getting them up out your way. You know what I'm saying? Look, I don't think you should have to fight for the dishes to be done. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that there should be a lot of back talk when you say do this and do that. You know what I'm saying? So I wonder, and not just the men, but the women as well. I wonder if you had significant others, how many would give that anonymous tip once they started doing wrong? How many of us would start being like, I got something. I need y'all to come over here and investigate. Oh, you didn't want to do this thing? Okay, yeah. I got you. Oh, you want to give me that bag? Oh yeah, I got you. Okay. How many of us would definitely hit that call button, man? Ashanti, I feel like I know at least one person in your life, maybe two. If you could, you would probably give them that anonymous tip. I don't know. What says you?
It's a couple of them. I would get that number 2. Yeah, anonymous tip. Yeah.
Man, I'm telling you. Yeah. Because I'm saying, like, could you, if they came in and took your significant other, would you still be like, yo, yeah, I'm still supporting this? Because I feel like a lot of people, if you love your spouse, I feel like a lot of people say, man, this is crossing the line, especially if your spouse is not a criminal, right? Like your spouse obeys the laws and they're doing what they're supposed to be doing. They just may be somewhere in the process, somewhere in the steps of becoming a legal citizen. You know what I'm saying? Would you be okay if that happened? The B.
Personally, I would not. But I applaud him for standing on business and sticking where he stands at.
Okay, so you said that you couldn't see it. Now, again, if you didn't want to be married to that person, would you be supporting these actions? If you couldn't stand it, would you be?
He wouldn't. If
Say
he
again?
wouldn't stop cheating himself,
Yeah. Like you were just doing you just had your eye on something better, man. The grass was looking a lot greener on the other side. Would you? Because look, think about it. It's not just his spouse; it's also his children who are affected. So to be like, I'm cool with this, and I would still vote for this. You're still voting for the traumatic experience that your children are going through without having their mother.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But yeah, if they weren't doing right, would you hit that call? I think you've already mentioned you would.
I think so.
Yeah, so my thought, I'm just saying, reasonably speaking, I think the babysitter, she need to watch out for the babysitter. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. This one's called Early Warning Signs. What is this about?
I'm a murderer because I like killing. My brain tells me if I like killing or not. I like killing because when I first watched my grown-up killing show, myself started to like killing, and then my brain started to like tell me what to do with killing in it. So I like murders and I like killing in my life. I'm gonna kill everybody in the world except for my family because they just didn't do anything to me. I just like killing. So
just any type of person, it doesn't matter. What about me?
Yeah.
Even me?
No, not even my teachers either.
Okay, because I'm the first person that you told this. Am I? Yeah?
So, I just like killing.
So what are you going to be again when you grow up?
A murderer.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Tell me about it. I think I just found my best friend. Okay. Look here. Tell me when to wear orange.
I need him to get for me.
Tell me when I need to come to school in orange, okay? So we'll know who's who, okay? If you need me to come in, hell no, look, lock him up now, says Jakar. What's up with these ads, man? Did YouTube do something different? Because I'm getting everybody ats now instead of their screen name. I wonder what that's about. Huh. That's weird. All right. Oh, y'all got some XP points as well. I don't know. I guess when you comment, you get XP points. Hey, please do not forget to hit the like button if you're in here as well. I'm just here just talking right now. We're just going through some things. If you would like to come up, also let me know and I'll bring you on up as well. Yeah, man. Dexter in the making. That's Dexter. The real life Dexter right there, man. I think that those are some good warning signs. I think that they need to start monitoring what he is watching and his movements and whereabouts. Okay, I think he needs to be on the no-fly zone immediately. Okay, so yeah, but that's pretty extreme, man. Please, parents, pay attention. Pay attention. Okay. And we're flying through these fairly quick, so we'll go to the next one. The next one says waste of time. I don't know what that means, but let's check it out.
Your wedding.
Wow.
You think I'm gonna let my kids watch you go get married after you left
I've been in
me
them kids'
a
life.
month
My
after
whole damn life.
before I
They
had
whole
my
damn
baby?
life.
You left me a month before I had my baby.
I
You
don't
had me
give a
have
fuck.
all these damn kids just for you not to marry me. You
Like
gonna
I
move
said,
over to the next
that's
woman
what I'm
and marry
doing.
her.
I thought we was past that shit.
No.
So when I bring up I'm getting married, you mad as
You can
hell.
go. You can
stuck
go.
up.
They're not coming,
Cranking ass
guys.
attitude.
They're not coming to no
Lame
wedding.
ass.
I'm telling you that right now. My kids won't be there.
Yes, they will.
No,
Fuck.
they won't.
Like I said, I already got their outfits and shit picked out.
I don't give a fuck about
You not
outfits.
invited. You not
I don't
invited.
want to go. That's why my kids are not going. Simple.
You
my
not
kids
invited.
are not going. I'm not
You
going.
not invited.
My kids ain't going.
You not invited.
Remember that.
The fuck? And you was sitting here mad as fuck because I ain't invite your little stinking ass to my wedding. I ain't gotta invite you to shit.
I'm not mad. It's
You
just
is. You
the
pissed
fact
off.
that you don't know what you did to me.
I know exactly what I
You
did.
had me the whole. I've been having kids for the past 13 years. Now they have kids by you, G.
That's what you wanted to do.
Yes. The B was like, how many kids she got back there? I was like, I know they keep popping out like roaches. I don't know. Marriage before carriage. Hey man, I agree with you on that one because I think it's pretty ridiculous that she would not let the child go to the wedding. The children go to the wedding because it sounded like it was more than one. Was his. So the children go to the wedding just simply because it's somebody else, I guess. Yeah, you got to be careful who you're engaging with, man. What says you, the B? What do you think about that? Jacquard says marriage before you carriage.
He right. And baby, send these kids with their daddy. She crazy as hell because mine would have been gone. And y'all could keep them for the year and I'll get them in the summertime.
You would have been on the phone just talking to people like, hold on, listen. Y'all hear that?
Listen, y'all
Nothing. Do you hear that?
Right.
Ain't nothing going on around here.
Because they with their dad and his wife.
Yeah, man. I don't understand the big deal. I understand emotions can be involved and it can make you to do, lead you to think some dumb thoughts. But yeah, I don't think that there's anything wrong with allowing the child to go with their other parent, man. Come on, man. We got to do better. We got to work together. Okay. I know it's probably somebody that disagrees, and I'm looking. I don't see anybody yet, but I'm sure somebody like, no, you can't go nowhere. Okay. Let's see, man. This is called Taught Differently. Let's see if we're taught differently.
That's something you'll get a lot of hate for if you say it out loud.
That men, their whole life was taught how to treat a woman and not what to expect from a woman. But women were taught their whole life what to expect from a man, but not how to treat a man.
Okay. That's a deep one there. Ashanti, or Miss B, what? The B, I'm sorry. You got anything to say about that?
No, I don't, because I missed it, honestly.
Okay. No worries. All right, so what? Oh,
what was
so
that?
Huh?
That's my son in the back. That is my son, but I was asking you what was said on the video.
Oh, it was saying that men and women were taught differently, I believe, to the effect of men were taught how to treat women and not what to expect from a woman, and women were taught what to expect from a woman and not how to treat a man. I think that was the synopsis of what he was saying. Which I think it's somewhat true. I don't think it's all the way true, but I think it was somewhat true because I do know that from my own experience, there were things on how to treat women, like not hitting girls. Like you don't hit girls or you don't treat girls a certain way. However, I don't think that we were taught how to treat a woman in a relationship. So I think that I think that part is missing from it, but we were taught how to treat women a certain way, right? You're supposed to, open doors and things like that. So we were taught how to treat and not necessarily what to expect, but we weren't taught in certain areas of what it was, how men should treat women. And on the flip side of that, I do think that women were taught how what to expect from a man, and they weren't taught how to treat a man. But granted, I still think on the flip side, they also weren't. I mean, of course, they weren't taught anything. No, I wouldn't say they weren't taught anything, but as far as relationship wise, I don't think they were taught how to treat. What's that?
I said yeah, because you pushing it with that.
Yeah. No, I'll self-correct, man. But I do think that they were taught how to, or was not taught how to be a woman in a relationship. I think a lot of women weren't taught that. I think for quite a bit of women, I think that the example wasn't there. But even if the example was there, I still think there may have been resentment in that dynamic, to where it's, hey girl, don't do what I did, go education, go do this, go do that, and go do that. More so of the independent route versus the codependent route. In that aspect, so that's what I think. I think some of it's true, some of it's not true, but I can see where he was trying to go with it. But I think it's a little bit deeper than that as well.
Yes, for sure.
Because I think some of it could be work wise as well, not even just a relationship, right? Work wise, how do you treat a woman in the work environment? How do you treat men in the work environment, right?
Right.
I think those are other aspects as well. I think it's a whole myriad of things that you can say, okay, hey, how to treat the opposite gender in various situations. All right, let's go with the next one. Never open up.
Never. It could be true, it could be real, but you don't hit him where he's weak because it'll turn around on you. But you never hit a man where he's weak because they never forget it. It lives with them.
When a man opens up, when he really opens up, don't you use what he said when he was open to prove a point when you want to win an argument. You will never hear the full story from us ever again. I ain't good, but I just ain't telling you.
You open up to a woman?
Yeah.
Never. No, never.
When's the last time you think you've opened up to a woman?
We don't. Because once you do, whenever something go down, they're going to throw it back in your face.
So that's
what.
Real.
Most men will only experience unconditional love from their mothers, and some of us don't even get that. Most of us have never even felt appreciation or respect without conditions or hidden intentions.
Okay. All right. That was a little deep right there. I heard the B in the back giving a lot of acknowledgement to what was being said. Man, Judge Lynn Toller, oh my goodness, that is my boo thing. I'm sorry. It's my boo thing. She's amazing. She's freaking amazing. I think that part was true. I think that you never hit a man, but I think, and you know what's crazy is I think this kind of ties into what we just watched as far as how to treat people. And then we were also having a conversation about this earlier today about being able to be open and vulnerable with a woman. And the B said that men should do that. And the two men was like, no, men should never do that. There is never a time where you can be open and vulnerable with a woman. Let's see what another man says. Another man says emotions shouldn't be weaponized. Yes. But they will be. Okay. We have learned that from the youngest of age of when it got out. Something got out, something that as a child growing up, learning things and experiencing things, and you tell somebody and then they tell somebody else. And you're like, wait a minute. Wait, what? Okay. I won't do that again. And then you mess up and then you do it again with another girl. And then that girl does the same thing and you're like, okay. And then you realize that, you try to do it again, then it happens again. And then so what you quickly learn is that, man, you can't do that. You simply cannot open up as a man to any women. However, I do think that I ran across a clip. I'll probably do it next Sunday, so stay tuned for next Sunday. There was a clip that I ran across, and I think it is the perfect antidote to this, and it's basically men talking with other men. But what do you think about what was said, DeB?
I definitely think not to open up, because I feel like in one of my past relationships, I opened up and talked about like things that previous people did and how they hurt me and all this and all that. And then that person turned around and did the exact same thing that we had already talked about. And then I'm sure in my past relationships, I probably threw something back in somebody's face that they said at a vulnerable time. So I definitely agree. I mean, I think you should be able to open up in your relationships, but I definitely agree about not opening up, if that makes sense.
That makes perfect sense. Well said. DeB. All right. There's something that says titled "Don't Get Married." Check this out.
Hi everyone, this is my beautiful wife. And fellas, the marriage life is great. Instead of having multiple women to play in the field, you get to spend the rest of your life with just one. Oh, and peep game, you get to be the sole provider even though she makes her own money and can pay some bills. But you're the husband, so you have to do it. And sex? Oh babe, tell them about the sex. It's only when she wants it because you don't get to have it, you don't get to have it say. Dreams and aspirations? Yeah, forget about it. Once you have marriage and kids, I'm telling you, everything goes to your family. Fellas, I'm telling you, marriage life is great. Think about your dreams, your happiness. If you have a Rottweiler, you can't get a poodle, she gonna take over everything and decorate everything. It's not worth it, fellas. It's not worth
it. Oh man, what do you say to that, DeB? Do you got anything to say to that?
No, I don't have nothing to say.
Man, is that not true? Okay. They say there's a little bit of truth in comedy. And that brother right there, definitely they was being lighthearted about it, but it was definitely on the mark when it comes to a lot of marriages. You know, a lot of situations change, man, and if you think you're going to get a pat on the back on it, you not. So just be prepared to put your own pat your own back, all right? That's just how it's going to be. Let's see. It says, we got C Rawls in the building, man. What do you do? This is another one. It's called CPAP Kills the Mood, man. Let me see.
Baby, while we're young, we should just have fun. We should just.
Hey, ladies, is this a thing? Does this really? Because look, I am a CPAP user, and should we die in our sleep to try to get some in the morning? I don't know. What says you? Would that be a mood killer to most women? Do you think, DeB?
I think so. My baby daddy is a CPAP user as well, but I feel like if you're trying to be in the mood, do all that before you put that CPAP machine on.
But this was in the morning, so you know how they try to get the morning action going sometimes.
Okay, we'll take it off and then get some. Don't touch.
No. But I'm saying, but the way that it's showing it is that she's in the mood. She doesn't see that he has it on, and then he pops up out there like a jack in the box with it on. With that, I mean, is there any way where we can choose life and relations, or is it just one or the other?
I'm sure it might be some women that wouldn't mind, but yeah, you would have to take that off.
Oh man, sorry fellas, it's been said. All right, this is obviously a thing. Mr. Trap was out there laughing at it as well. All right, let's see. Pretty privilege, man. When you think of pretty privilege, what do you think of? Be nasty, B dub, DeB. Sorry, I'm trying to. Don't be laughing at me, Kylie.
Pretty privilege, just like somebody that use their beauty to get away with stuff or to get stuff, however you want to look at it. But
so if this was a person, if you can imagine this
by.
if you can imagine that as a person, what would that person look like to you?
Me. So baby, we get to the club for free. We done been inspecting, me and my bitches. Okay. We get inspections and all.
You played yourself.
Thank you.
Congratulations, you played yourself. Yeah. So what it is someone I would normally think of a lady, man, but this is a little bit different. This is not a lady.
A homeless man in Atlanta who made a public plea for a place to stay, and more than 1,000 women responded. This man, who goes by the name of Big Boss Escobar, posted in a Facebook group called Atlanta Rooms for Rent. He said, I recently lost my home, just need a place that is reasonable price so I can get back on my feet. I'm tired of sleeping in Atlanta shelters. Very quiet person and stay to myself, work a job, and also have a clothing line. I moved to Atlanta from St. Louis, Missouri 4 years ago. If anybody have any resources you can send my way, I will accept. Thank you. I appreciate it. And of course, the women came through. You can come stay with me, boo, a woman named Britt wrote. Off bed, cold AC, plenty of food, and the Wi-Fi jumping. A woman named Tish Lee wrote, you can stay with me. A woman named Courtney said, woo, if you're in my area, you can come stay with me for free. I'll take care of you. After his post went viral and more than 1,000 women responded to his request for a place to stay, he went on Facebook Live to clarify that he's not just a pretty face. He's looking for something real.
I want it to be the woman I'm finna lock in with. So whoever it is, fuck all that I look good shit. Is you really trying to lock in so we can get shit right?
Now be for real, ladies. If he came up to you and said he needed a place to stay, how would you respond? Leave a comment to let me know. I'm Tierka with the T. Follow for more.
Hey, all right, man. Pretty privilege swings both ways, apparently. Jakar Lee says all they wanted was some pipe. Man, you know, if you got the genes, you know what I'm saying? You got the genes, you got the genes. You feel me? And apparently he had the sauce. Even the B said he was cute. So I think she said she would let him stay at her place rent free as well. The B, would you like to expound on that?
Yeah, if I didn't have kids and I was a single woman, he probably can come stay with me too. I would have to do a little background check first, but at the same time, beggars can't be choosy, so
Oh my
he better
goodness.
take who would take him.
I was lying. She didn't say that, but she just did say that. That's crazy. Oh my god. What would make you say something like that?
That's what it is.
Oh my goodness. That's crazy. That's not what you said though. So as long as he looks good, Jacquard said, they will overlook him being homeless. That's what I heard. That's what I heard. But if you also look at the list that they give for the men that they want, he ain't on that list, but he still gets the opportunity as well. I think somebody would say. Not me, but I'm pretty sure somebody would say that. Not I. I wouldn't say that though.
Yes, you would.
Because you was talking about, oh, if you're a bum, you a bum or something like that. What happened to that talk? That's what I thought you was gonna say. you just did a whole 180.
I say beggars can't be choosy. He talk about, yeah, he's gonna take what you can get, especially if you homeless.
All right, man. There it is. Let's check this one out.
What the hell you over here doing?
I'm finna change the tire.
Oh, the hell you not? Watch out. It's a man job.
I know that's right. All right, baby.
Hey, baby, what you doing? Put that damn water down here. Get the bread. That's the woman job. Water. That's a man job.
Right.
Whoa. What you doing?
I'm taking the trash out.
It's a man's job, baby. Get your ass in the house.
I know that's right. Baby, what you doing?
I'm just vacuuming, baby. Straightening up.
Oh, okay. I know that's right.
Hell no. To the no. Yeah, to the no.
That was funny. Gender roles, man. Do you believe in gender roles? But before you answer that question, the B, Mr. Trap said, is B Dub married? I think that's you, maybe. Is that you, B Dub?
No, I'm single.
Yeah.
If he talking to me, I'm single.
Okay, yeah. Then she's single. Oh, you're single. That's nice. How long you been single for?
Yeah. Like a year.
Forever.
Forever, Kylie. What? What? Kylie. Look, for those that don't know, Kylie knows everything. You can ask her anything. You can ask her anything, and she gonna tell you the real deal. So her mama gonna lie, but she gonna definitely get y'all straight. For those that may not know, gender roles, man, is gender roles a thing? I think that gender roles are a thing, but I think that they also aren't a thing. It's weird. I think that most men would want them to be a thing, but I can see how a lot of ladies would not want them to be a thing as well. But what says you, the B? Do you think that gender roles is a thing or should be a thing?
Well, I knew what you were going to
I think it's a thing. Yes, for sure. I think it should be a thing to a certain extent, but I feel like the other gender can help from time to time.
Okay. So it's like a primary person who does it, but you know, you would get under there and change that. You'll get over there and hand them that wrench to change that oil.
Yes.
Okay. That's not bad. I think that's a great way to look at it, man. That way everybody's cooperating in the building of the family, in the runnings of the family and the structures of the family. I think that'd be a great thing. Because I seen this clip. I don't know if I saved it or not. I don't think I did, but there was like a typing. It was it was, I think it was on Facebook, and the post was something to the effect of like, hey, ladies, make sure you training your son on how to, wash the dishes and how to do the laundry and how to, clean up the kitchen and how to clean up the living room and all these different things, basic life skills, like teach them how to do that. And then underneath it, there was something that was like, okay, well, hey, ladies, why don't you teach your daughters how to change oil, how to mow the yard, how to do yard work, how to fix a car, and those and fix up the house and things like that, as a way to say, okay, hey, here are also some life skills that you can do as well. So with coming from those angles, and I'm pretty sure that's more of a modern thing now, wouldn't that kind of lead you to believe that the roles are kind of no longer being a thing? And while we wait for the B to answer, I'll go ahead and read Jacquard. He says, everybody wants the positive, but none of the negatives. I agree with that wholeheartedly, Jacquard, man. He's a wise man right there.
Agree with Lee.
Say it again.
I definitely agree with Lee.
Do you agree with me?
Lee.
I said, do you agree with me?
Oh, yes, I agree with you too.
Yeah, you know what I said.
My name.
You're a good co-host. I appreciate you being here, though, man. Y'all give it for Ashanti coming in and helping me out.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Yeah, it was like pulling teeth to get her on the show, but she definitely did. Everybody was pushing me. I ain't gonna say everybody, but her and my mom were definitely pushing me to do it solo. But I really like being here and talking to you guys, and having somebody kind of push back or have a different way of thinking on there. So I do appreciate you being on here, Ashanti. I think I did this before. We don't have to spend too much time on it, but cannabis regulations.
A lot of what's available in legal dispensaries, or even what's available in the street, is that the THC content is much higher than it used to be. So people are starting to experience some bad effects.
Dr. Max Berube is an emergency room physician and the department vice chair for Mohawk Valley Health System. He says because cannabis is legal in the state, more people are experimenting. However, it has caused an increase in emergency room visits.
Some of it is intractable nausea and vomiting to the point where you actually need to come to the emergency department so that we can rehydrate you and replenish some of the electrolytes that you use. And sometimes you're altered. So alterations in mental status, and it takes hours, if not a day or two, to clear, especially in younger children.
Yes. So we did talk about this a while back as far as cannabis regulations. And I was one of those that believed that cannabis should have a regulation, as far as, it shouldn't be the wild, wild west when it comes to cannabis. Look, if we want to organize this thing and make it so that it limits the harm, I think that regulation would definitely be the best part of that. Not prohibition, but definitely regulation. Do you got anything to say about that, DeB?
Subject.
Say again.
I said, no, this is Trappy Trap's subject.
Okay. Well, I don't see him in the comment section, so I'm going to assume that he is no longer with us.
He might be typing.
Say again.
I said he might be typing.
Okay. Should I give him a little bit?
Yeah, just a little bit.
Okay. How's your weekend going while we're waiting to fill some dead air?
It's mothering right now today, being a mother to all these kids,
Oh man, that's a beauty, man.
Yeah. But it's almost nighttime, almost time for bed.
Yeah.
And we have school.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. I do.
I was over here fathering all day, so I definitely can understand how that goes.
You don't do shit but sitting there.
Oh, he just said I am, but I don't know if he says I think he just said he was here, but not.
Oh, okay.
We'll move on. All right, the next one is a crazy topic: dating friends of ex.
Why do men get so offended when women that they did not do right by and had no intentions of doing right by decides to with one of their homeboys? Should I wait to spring it on him that I want to spring with the homie? Okay. I love his friend. All right. I want to his friend. Yeah, I want to know. How long do I have to wait?
Hey, the diabolicalness is at an all-time high. That is wild. Ma'am, what do you say to this? What do you say to this?
I feel like it should never be done. But if your spouse have done it or done, some things to you, I low-key don't see nothing wrong with it. But ultimately, it should never be done.
All right. Well, I'm gonna answer this like a man, not like a woman. It should not be done. Okay. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. Maybe it should be done. It should be done. It definitely should be done. I say go for it. I say go for it. Because number one, two reasons I say go for it. All right. The adult in me says, hey man, why block somebody else's blessing? Right? Why block somebody else's blessing? Let it be what it's going to be. And that's if you moved on, right? If you truly moved on, you guys, there's no ties or anything like that with each other. I think that you should be free to explore options. I think that I probably wouldn't be as, and this is where it gets crazy though, because I probably wouldn't be more like I know my homies. Right? I know my homies and I know what my homies are going to do. Right? I think more so.
All of them ugly but one.
Say again?
All of them ugly but one.
All of who? What are you talking about?
All your homies is ugly but one.
All of my homies is ugly but one?
Yeah.
Who's the homie that you're speaking of? The one that you're speaking of?
Big Daddy T.
What's Big Daddy? Who is Big Daddy T? Because who was that?
I don't know. This is what he goes by. Big Daddy T.
No, is that what he goes by, or is that what you call him? Because I don't think that's what he goes by.
That's what he goes by.
That's what he goes by? Big Daddy T?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. I don't know who you're speaking of then. But yeah. So that's the more mature side of me.
Give you a tattoo.
The other side is also, ladies, it's not because look, okay, so with this particular clip, she's saying, when should I spring it up on him? Which leads me to believe that she's not over him. She's looking to hurt him. Otherwise, why are we talking about springing something up on somebody like that, right? If it's a done deal, it should have been a done deal. But you can't wait to come back and tell them. Right? So I think that there's a level of hurt that's still there with her. On the other side, ladies, I get it if you want a homie hop. Okay? I get it. If you want a homie hop, but please be aware and understand that the majority of y'all that would do something like that will not end up with a long-term relationship. If you don't want a long-term relationship, fine, do that. But as a man, I'm going to look at you a little bit different because I know number one, where you came from and what you're doing. So if I already know that if you're willing to do this, there's no limit to what you would do to me, right? Because that should not, as a woman that moves in a certain way, that's not something that you would do. You wouldn't even entertain that, right? But as somebody, a bust down, some might say, I can understand completely you doing what you were doing, because if I was the homie on the receiving end, I would love it. Right? I would, hey man, Cheryl saying that da 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 da. You know what I'm saying? Like, we good? Yeah, I bet. Right? But best believe there's most likely not going to be a relationship there, because we've already know. And then a lot of friends don't like to be tied down with someone that their other friends have already encountered. A lot of men don't do that. Now, I know that a lot of women say they don't do that, right? We already had that conversation before, me and the B, but so we won't go too deep into it. But yes, I know that a lot of men don't like that. So, homie hop, expose who you are, show the world who you are. Don't be ashamed of who and what you are. Do that. And yeah, I move like that. I don't see anything wrong with it. As an adult, I don't see anything wrong with that. Now, if you're looking for a long-term relationship, I doubt you'll find it. Let's see what the comments saying. A 304 always going to show her true colors. Wow, says Jakar Lee. Yeesh. Trap says that means he's been on that. Well, it does. I don't know. He may not have been on that. That doesn't mean he's been on that. She may have been on that, or she may have just jumped on that because, Al, I'm hurt, number one, and how can I get you back, number two? What were you saying?
Trap comment says she, not he.
Oh, I'm sorry. That means she's been on. Yeah. Okay, I thought you said he. My bad. Correct. And the B, don't ever correct me again on live. Trap says, "Do what makes you happy." Yeah, for sure, man. Be you, do you. You know what I'm saying? And let everybody else figure out how to maneuver around that. Big Daddy T ? Says, Trap. Do you want to go further into that?
I don't know his real name. That's just what he goes by. Without the ask Marcus, he might know the real name.
I don't think I have not no single friends that have go by Daddy T nothing.
Oh, okay. Maybe not. That's just how he, that's how he introduced himself to me.
That's how he introduced himself to you. Wait, he came up on you, was like, yo, what up? My name is Big Daddy T.
Yeah, and I'm your brother friend.
And I'm your brother friend. That's what he said?
Yep.
That's wild.
Exactly what he said.
Well, next time you see him around, please let me know so I can figure out what's going on here and why he's over here introducing himself as Big Daddy T, because I have no idea who that is. I don't know anybody by that name. Is that thing still on there? Yeah, that's okay. All right, moving on. I labeled this one, they are just stupid. We'll see what that says.
If I'm walking down the street and I see a black man with a white woman, there's a weakness in him. Ooh. Something in him is weak. On the other side, I think when I see a black woman with a white man, despite all the historical context that we know that sits behind that, I think, oh, she must have got she's tired. Like she must have got so fed up that she's getting to rest now.
It's amazing the way that you can twist and turn and bend and contort certain things out of your mouth to think that it makes sense. I don't know. Maybe it does make sense. Maybe I'm the person that just didn't get it. So I'll ask another presumed female. DB. The B. Make sense?
What? It doesn't make sense. It's kind of hypocritical, I guess I should say. But it doesn't make sense.
Okay, okay. Is there anybody that can make sense out of this? If there's a black man with a white woman, ill, loser, traitor, all that negativity. But if it's a black woman with a white man, oh my goodness, the strength, the wisdom and integrity this woman has. She has to have been just super tired.
It's black, but he just came out white.
Oh yeah, okay. That'll work.
Yeah,
then.
because black men don't do right. So sometimes black women have to go to the other side to get treated right.
Ma'am. Number one, can you not say that in front of her? Number one. And number two, that's not what she said. What she said was, or okay, well, go from that analogy. Can black men not be tired as well?
They definitely can. I just feel like black men are always like so, I guess, like rude about it. Like, oh, I don't want no black bitches. Oh, black bitches is this, black women is, black women that. And then black women just kind of be like, I'm done. Like, I've tried it with you. You know what words? Like, I'm just gonna dip out and go to the other side.
So, are you saying that there are no black women that talk like the black men that you hear?
I'm sure there is.
Okay, so it's fair to say that both sides do the exact same thing?
That's a lot. Yes, for sure.
Okay, so if both sides, because I believe that there are norms and extremes, right? So I think what you're saying, what the men say is absolutely true. I think they're on the extremist side of the coin, and I think that there are women that we kind of acknowledge that are also saying the same thing, that are also on the extreme side, right? So I think that if you mention one extreme, you have to be open to the fact that there's another extreme. And with that being said, I think they kind of cancel out each other, right? I think the majority of people are saying something different. I think the majority of people are actually probably just saying, I love this person. I like the characteristic, the morale of this person. We fit together. I think that's the majority of what people are saying. I do think that you have a hateful group that say, the opposite things. But yeah, I think that, I think the majority of people are just loving who they're loving. And I think some people just have preferences as well. So, which I don't think there's anything wrong with that as well. All right. Anything else on there, the B?
No, that's all right.
All right. We'll go ahead and go to indigenous people. I thought this was pretty weird.
Caucasian people. I got a legit question, right? So you can only live 2 or 3 days without water, right? So if it took 3 to 4 months to get to Africa and back, 3-4 months to get there, 3-4 months to get back, right? Where was all the water and the food was, right? Where was the water and the food? Not only that, right? But ask yourself this. This is a civilized question, man. This is something that gotta be asked. Today in 2025. We have to ask this. Why would y'all get to a land, see some people, right? They show you corn, cotton, probably all type of different herbs, so-called turkey, like you said, you had Thanksgiving, all this mess, right? Why not just put them in slavery? If they know how to grow the food, they know how to till the land, they know how to grow the cotton, pick the cotton, why not put them in slavery? If you already gonna give them all type of diseases, murder them off, end up going to war with them, why not put them in slavery? Why waste all your time, all your resources to go on a 3-4 month trip to Africa and 3-4 months back, right? To try stealing people. When it was people already on the land that knew about the land, that could till the land, they knew about the crops, they knew about poison ivy, they knew what you can eat, they knew what you couldn't eat, they knew all the herbs, they knew all the animals, it was their land. Why not use them? They was already growing the crops and the food, they already had everything. Why not just act like y'all was cool with them, snatch them up, put them in slavery?
All right, so the video goes on, but essentially I think what he's getting at is that it may not make sense that they travel all the way over there when there were people already here, which would lead you to believe that there are some black indigenous people as well. Make some good points why you make that full travel over there when you have people who know the land here that you could take as captors or slaves. So I guess I can understand what they're saying. Hey, somebody gave me a thumbs up, man. Appreciate it over there on Facebook. Thank you. That was so nice of you. And thank you for everybody. And also over here at YouTube who also did the exact same thing. Appreciate that. Thank you so much. Which I thought was some great points. Yeah, I think that it left a lot. I said it was weird in the beginning. I did not mean weird like that. But yeah, I think that it definitely raises some questions, man. It seemed to be a lot more affordable to deal with what you have here versus traveling all the way elsewhere for sites. But I'm not someone who is heavily knowledgeable about that, so I'll be the wrong person to ask. What about you, the B? Are you knowledgeable in this area?
No, no, no,
Okay,
no.
we will not pretend. Let's see. Chivalry is dead. Let's see what that means.
Can somebody let me know when men stopped being men? Because why is it that now I'm getting onto and I'm seeing the train filled with seated men while pregnant women are standing, while men are pushing past them to grab a seat, while children are standing, while ladies and women are standing, and these men are sitting down? When did it get like that? When did we get to this alternate universe where all the women are standing on trains while all these men are seated down? What in the sassy apocalypse is going on here?
We was already here. That wasn't for the train comment. That was for the indigenous people comment. Yes. Chivalry is dead, says this lady, and she lists off a whole thing about seats being taken up where by men where ladies are standing. What do you say about that?
I get what she's saying. I feel like maybe I don't want to say the right thing to do, but the right thing to do would be to let a pregnant woman or something sit down. But like Trap said, if he was already there first, he was already there. So you really don't
No, he
have
didn't
to
say
give
that.
up.
He didn't say that for the seat. I don't think.
I know. I'm just being
Okay.
funny. I know. I'm just being funny. But just saying, like, you don't have to give up your seat.
Jacarly said it died when men started getting called thirsty. Okay. That's when he said it died. Look, because I also do. I think it died too. And I think it died with feminism, really. Because you to be are a classified as a woman, I believe you said. Let me ask you some questions. Is there anything? Can a man outwork you in your work field? Like, is there anything that a man can't do in your work field that you can do?
No.
So you can pretty much do anything that they can do.
Yes.
Okay. Can you? I don't know. Vote.
You let go, man. Yes.
Is there any particular right that you have or that men have that you don't have?
I don't think so.
Okay. Do you see yourself less than, greater than, or equal to your male counterparts?
I feel like it's less than, but it should be like equal.
No. You yourself, like, do you see
Me
yourself?
myself, I feel equal to you.
You feel equal to. So this is the thing that I think shows that if we're equal, then we're equal. So it makes no difference as another man sitting down where another man is standing up. So I think the confusion comes into play is when you pump "we are the same" to people and then expect to be treated differently. I think that's where it dies at. Once you say we're the same, we're no longer viewed as different. So I think that that's where a lot of those things happen. I think that if women were in their previous roles, I guess you would say, if they were seen how they were seen back when, then yes, it is customary to do such because that is a lady. You're dealing with a human being. We're not dealing with any ladies or any women. We're dealing with another person. And as another person, you don't have any special privileges. So I think that if women want, I think it's one of those things where they want the power, but not the responsibility, right? Or the accountability behind having such power. I am a equal person as you, but I want you to treat me different. I don't think it flies with a lot of people. So I think that's where probably a lot of the disconnect happens. And then, of course, Jacquard said they were calling him thirsty. So maybe that as well. So, because I think that it could be, but I don't think the seat is the thing, because women have strived so far, and especially when it comes to being like a man, I guess you would say, having the same equal things as a man would have. I think that they made so much strides to do that I feel like it would be BS to go back words for a seat. I think you should act like a man and shut the fuck up and just continue your ride to wherever the fuck you going. But because the other piece of that is I think that I think chivalry does depend on the man and the woman, because if the woman is what men would find to be more of ladies like, I think that they would more tend to want to protect them like such. But if you're coming off like, I got this, I'm a boss, then I think that you'll probably would. And I don't think that this is right, but I think that this is a way that a lot of men see it. Is like, okay, well, hey, depending on the energy that you give, is going to be the energy that you receive. And I don't know if that's, nature or what, but I'm not saying it's right. I'm just saying, like, I think that that's a big part of it. So what you put out is what you receive. So I think that's another piece of it. Feel free to disagree as well. I'm not 100% on what I'm saying. I'm just saying. All right. So if you have a different view or opinion on it, please do not hesitate to let it be known. All dating. Okay. All dating the same men. What do you think about that?
So I got to give points to the gentlemen. They've been saying for a while that 80% of women only date about 20% of men. And I've been thinking about this for a long time. I was like, wait a minute. Okay. So I'm looking at the percentage of single mothers versus the percentage of single fathers. The data is not quite lining up. Then I started to think about the T app. And I said, wait a minute. Women are posting all the same guy on the T app. And they're all running over there and rating their experience with the same guy. Wait a minute. These women are all dating the same men. Because how would you explain that one guy has like 30 different women rating him poorly? 30 different women have dated this guy and they have a bad report on him. I think the guys were right about this one.
I have to say, she is so beautiful. What says you, the B? Do you think that a lot of the women are dating the same guy?
I definitely think so. I think a lot of these guys don't know how to be faithful to one woman, so they bounce around. But yeah, for sure. And if it's on a T app and all of the reviews is bad, then people need to listen.
So I got a question then. Why is it all the guys and not the guys that I choose? Because I think those are two
Okay, the
different
guys that I
things.
choose.
I think those are two
The
different
guys
things.
that
I
I
think
choose.
there's all the guys like in the world, right? Or even in your area or, United States. And then I think there's the guys that you choose, right? Why is it all the guys versus the guys I choose?
I just said the guys that I choose, sir.
I'm sorry. I thought I heard you say all the guys. I apologize.
I did it first, and then when you said, "What about the guys that you choose?" and I say yes, you're right. It's the guys that I choose.
Okay, and not you per se, but the girls that choose those individuals, because I think she's right, because I was like, how is the single parent percentage off like that? Because if you have a person who's creating a baby, and then you have another person that they made the baby with, right? Like the person that's get pregnant and the person that impregnates, it seemed like it should be 50-50, right? But then, like she said, they're all with the same individual. So then you have to realize, okay, well, how many, like let's say a future Nick Cannon type of situation where there's one man but multiple mothers. So then it's like, okay, now I can kind of see how the numbers could say one thing instead of the other. So yeah, so I think that I agree with it. I think that it makes sense to the fact that I think that's a no brainer. Especially when she brought in the T app and how they all were talking about the same person. Because I guarantee there's a motherfucker that's in Comic-Con or at the World Spelling Champ whose name is not in the T app. some bright scientist who's not in the T app, which means they're not checking for them. They're checking for a particular type of person. So I think that would definitely be true. So yeah, kudos to her on that mind-blowing discovery. Dating is a scam? I don't know what that is. Let's check it out.
You know what I don't like? I don't like being almost 25 and grown men not asking me out on dates, not wanting to wine and dine me anymore. What's going on? Did we forget the plot? Did we forget how dating actually works? Like, you actually have to show somebody why they should date you? Like, automatically you should be putting your best foot forward. First impressions mean a lot. Like, we shouldn't just be going to hang out. We shouldn't just catch a vibe. No. It really just hurts me to know that, like, I'm not being asked out on dates anymore, and I know that I'm not alone in this, which is just a bigger problem. The fact that there's, like, this real casual epidemic going on with dating. Like, nobody wants to take anything serious. Everybody just wants to just go wherever the wind blows them. And it's like, I'm trying to put down foundations and roots and build a relationship with somebody, but that scares people because they don't really know themselves enough to want to do that with anybody yet, which I get. But it's also like, relationships are for people who are knowing and willing to grow within them, you know?
You're welcome.
I appreciate you. Before we get into this, so she's beautiful. Laugh out loud. You're gonna get beat up for saying that she's beautiful. She is a beautiful lady. I can't call a lady beautiful. Who gonna beat me up? Who gonna beat me up? Who gonna beat me up? Shit. She's a beautiful woman. I can't say that.
Uncle Marcus,
Yes, ma'am.
are you cheating?
Hey, look here, lady. Hey, don't make me mute you, okay? Relax. Relax. All right? Ain't nobody over here doing no cheating, okay? I just simply said somebody was beautiful, okay?
Is that the right
God.
thing to do if you're married?
No, you could only call your family and your friends and your
wife.
Your wife pretty.
Well, I didn't call her pretty. I called her beautiful.
Well, you could call anybody beautiful, but people that you don't know, you could call Auntie Rachel beautiful and me beautiful and my mom beautiful and Nana
I would never
beautiful.
call your mother beautiful. I would never call your mother beautiful. Your mother's nowhere close to beautiful, so I would never do such a thing. I would never do such a thing. But I understand. I understand what you're saying.
That about your own sister.
Period.
Say that again.
You could never say that about your own sister. I'm gonna tell Nana on
Well, she might be adopted though, so there's that as well. So she may not be my sister. So let's ponder on that a little bit, okay?
She looks just like Araya.
Thank you.
She does not look okay. We out here telling lies.
And
Okay.
Araya came out of your
All right, we're gonna keep pushing for it. Sorry that y'all had to hear that nonsense, and apparently I can't call somebody beautiful, so I would take it back, but I'm not. All right, so let's go ahead and go on to the next. She was all natural and everything, man. Hey, give respect where respect is due. Let's see. What else we got here? You got Mr. Trap over here laughing. What was we talking about? This okay, so it seemed like she came out talking about why they can't do something for me is what I heard. Instead of what she could do in a relationship or to better help her situation. So I think if you're looking for somebody to do something, you might be waiting for a while. I couldn't get here a lot because somebody was on the other end talking to me. So I couldn't understand exactly what the lady was saying, but I definitely know she came out like, yo, why you not courting me? Why you not doing this? That's the wrong attitude to have. That's what she was standing on. And now I got the last but not least one. This is called overthinkers. And this is so, I really, really mess with this one. Okay. So, fellas, listen up. Ladies, listen up. Okay. If you find yourself wanting to do a new adventure, want to open up a new business, want to do something that's out of your comfort zone, okay? You want to go back to school, whatever it is. A lot of times there come times where you seem stuck, right? Just lost in the forest, man. Take this information and run with it.
What is your advice to overthinkers?
A quote that has helped me immeasurably, and it's from a book called The Horse, the Boy, the Fox and the Mole. The boy and a horse are in the woods, and the boy says to the horse, "I can't see a way through." And the horse says, "Can you see your next step?" And the boy says, "Yeah." And the horse says, "Then just take that."
Wow.
And it hit me.
Yeah.
All of the time we look at the goal, we look at the future, we look at the end game, we look at how long a journey it is, and we feel overwhelmed.
Yeah.
Instead of that, just go, right, I'm not going to worry about that, because that will come. With each step, you will get closer to that. So I don't need to worry about how far away it is. All I need to focus on right now is my next step.
Yeah, man. Kudos to that one. That was a big one.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Okay. Yeah, I think that was a great one. That's one that before I even heard this, that was one of my things was basically one foot in front of the other, man. Just one foot in front of the other. As long as you're moving, right? And you're not where you were. So keep grinding, keep hustling. I know a lot of times people are out here like, man, I just get this. I need this little piece. Once I have this piece, then I'll be able to make magic. Or if I need this, or I gotta have that, or whatever it is that we tell ourselves, man. But the truth is all you have to do is just do. Don't worry about what you don't have or what the next person has or how it should look or what you think it should sound like. Just do it. Because a lot of times that's the reason why we're not where we want to be at. And then we look back and say, man, only if I would have started so sooner, right? If I would have started sooner, where could I have been, man? Do it. I know a lot of people with a lot of talent that use their talent and they're doing amazing things. And I know some people that didn't use their talent and they're still in the same position, wondering and hoping one day that maybe something will happen. Don't be those people, man. Just do. Create. If you're creative, create, man. If you're, whatever it is that you do, just do it, man. Do not wait for anybody or anything to come in and do it, man. If you just got a mic and you're doing podcasts, that's all you need. Even if you don't have a mic, if you got a mic inside your laptop, do it. Oh, man, I ain't got my setup right. I ain't got my background. I ain't got my switcher boards and all this. Just do it, man. Just do it. Talent is recognizable in every form, man. It doesn't have to be polished. Greatness is great. And whoever, if they, people can come across it and say, man, all we got to do is polish this up, right? But they recognize greatness. If you have nothing to show, then you will have nothing to give. All right. I don't know. That sounded smart, but it didn't. To B, what do you have to say? What do you have to say about this?
Really nothing. You covered that really nicely. Like you say, ain't nothing to it but to do it. And like my grandma always say, that year is gonna come regardless what you do. So just do what you planning on doing. Get it done.
Yeah, well said. You lucky you added in what Grandma said, because I definitely was about to curse you
Period.
out. I was definitely about to curse you out. Like, yo, no, you about to say something else. Had me going that long diatribe, and then you just gonna come in, yeah, do what it do, baby. Like, no, nigga,
Make it do what it do.
that's not what we
As Jimmy
doing
Clark
right now.
say, I'm gonna do what it do, baby.
You better say something else if I come across the screen and uppercut you. Well, that has been the show, ladies and gentlemen. I would like to thank you all for coming through. Thank you for hitting the like button.
Uncle Marcus.
Oh, hold on. What's up?
Hold on. Shit.
Uncle Marcus.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you want to play Crazy 8?
You know I would love to play Crazy 8.
Okay, but I have to tell you something.
Okay, well, wait till he get off the show, man.
Wait, me and my mom are not going to cheat, right?
Please don't, because it hurts my feelings when y'all cheat. Okay?
We never cheat
That's
anyway.
a lie. That's a lie.
We only cheated. We only cheated
Now
one time.
first we didn't cheat. Now we only cheated. I know.
We didn't cheat at first, then we cheated.
Yeah, but then you did. I
And
know
now
you
we
did.
don't
I
cheat.
know you did.
And
Kylie, I
then
know
we
you
don't
did.
cheat.
Say what?
We didn't cheat earlier when we were playing.
No, I don't believe y'all did cheat when it was earlier. No, I don't. I think that you were playing legitimately. So yeah. Well, I would definitely love to play. Say again.
We never ever was cheating until the first time we played. We cheated, but the rest of the games we didn't.
All right. Well, that's okay. Yeah, we'll definitely play. Okay, as long as we're not cheating, we can make it happen. Okay.
Okay.
All right, beautiful. Love to hear it. All right, thank you to the B for coming through and giving her time. I really do appreciate it. Thank you for Kylie coming up as well. Thank you for the chat as well. We had Trap, we had Lee, we had Sam. Yeah, we had a lot of people. Thank you guys for coming through. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your patience. Hey, man, we're going into a new year. I think I'm only going to do this for one more month. I think this would be December would be the last month. So if you guys want to come on and participate as well, please feel free to let me know. If you already know me, you can just text me or email me, and I'll make sure I give you the link. If you don't, just let me know, and I'll drop it in the comment section, and we can do it like that. All right. Until next time, man. Y'all take care of each other, and I guess be easy. All right. All right. Oh, I'm sorry. Did you have anything to be before we get out of here?
No, everybody have a good work week or whatever y'all doing this week. Have a good week and be safe.
Time.
Oh, there you go.
All right, and have a good school time. All right, school time it is, man. Zip it up and zip it out. Peace out.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Oh, I'm still live. Never mind. Sorry.